hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to you guys with another Zeus Town Hall. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know what you guys think about this video. Okay, first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is Scotty versus Winter. So they got into it on social media, which this is why some of these BGC girls and these baddie girls, they need to know that the fans are messy. I am the fan. Let me stop. But no, they're messy because the stuff that they got into it about, that interview aired months ago. This is the no jumper interview that Natalie did with Scotty, where Scotty barely said a word. So that interview was so long ago. So the fact that it's still being brought up now is kind of funny. But this is basically what happened. Winter tweeted this after seeing Scotty repost the messy fan saying, if they talking, you do well. Basically, Scotty reposted what the messy fan did post saying, and then she said on her post, she said, if they talking, you doing something right. Join Baddies Winter, right? So this is the video, you guys.
Nothing about Scotty's entertaining. Big ass bitch.
Right. You gotta love Winter. So that live, Winter was basically talking about, Scotty being not entertaining, how, she's Natalie's lapdog, so on and so forth. And the reason why she said that is because during the No Jumper interview with Natalie and Scotty, Natalie was just like, I should reach out to Winter, like have her do the baddies because it is what it is. So I don't even she keeps talking about me online because y'all know Natalie likes to act delusional about the issues that she has. Meanwhile, we know why she has issues with Winter, because Winter claims that, Natalie was talking crap about her to her homegirl that does her hair, her hairstylist, and then they got into that whole scuffle in that little hotel. The real BGC fans know what I'm talking about. So that's what kind of started off the issue and the whole Twitter, Natalie talking about her on Twitter and so on and so forth. So Scotty in that interview was like, hey, Natalie, no, you shouldn't reach out to her. You shouldn't reach out to her. She's a nobody, blah, blah, blah. She didn't say she's a nobody, but she was like, no, don't reach out to her. So that's where Winter gets mad. And this was a little bit ago too, this live. That's when she got mad and basically said this.
When I speak to you, but cut the fucking lies. And Scotty, you little minion giraffe, shut the fuck up. You not entertaining.
Okay, so Winter was going off basically, right? So that interview and that live was like a little minute ago. So after seeing that story that Scotty posted of that fan being messy and doing the whole and posting that little edit of her with Winter included in there. And then she said the only reason it has a tinge of shade is because she sat next to Natalie on that No Jumper couch talking ish about me. And then also said, and I really don't have an issue with you. I really feel bad for you. Natalie done played you for a fiddle, put her hands on you, and made you. Oh, no. You're saying that Scotty ate the Big Debbie cakes and she ate the cooter, made her eat the cooter. Your beef really needs to be with her. And she puts at Scotty. She did put an ad on it. Said, what is fun about getting hit on? Hair ripped out, boobs flipping around, bruised up, clubbing every night just to scrounge around together some money you have to split between two B's. I can't relate to none of that. Winter does have a good point. Natalie did reach out to her and say that, I want you on Baddies and Baze, and also for the conversation. I remember they were supposed to do the conversation last night, at least 2 to 3 times, and they never got to do the conversation, which I think that would have been one of the best conversations had they did one. They need to bring that back too. I know Ray J and him, I don't know what's going on between Ray J and Lemmy Pepper. I need to, get to the bottom of that because we need the conversation back. Y'all got that much shows anyway. So it's that's at least something additional that, we could have, right? So let's talk about the shoe. We have found out who threw the shoe, okay? Because last night I told y'all, I felt like, it might have been Natalie. And, she was doing it as revenge. She went incognito and went into the crowd and threw that shoe at Rock, right? But no, it was somebody else. Shout out to DJ Sky, because her being, Rock's handler, she had to find out who threw the shoe. And it was her, y'all.
I fuck with Krishan Rock, and I don't want her to think that the Bay don't fuck with her. That's some real ass shit. I fuck with Krishan Rock, and I don't want her to think that the Bay don't fuck with her or Oakland. I'm from Oakland, and I want to shout out to Santana Poppy for even giving me the chance to host, because I was a host, And like I said, Zeus Network, they security guard was hella rude, and
you better not be talking about security, Bay.
Motherfucker almost made me break my ankle, and that's why I threw that motherfucking heel. But it was never for Krishan Rock. I'm so short that I literally didn't even know she was performing. I was hella blacked out. But I'm just glad that everybody made it home safe, because they was shooting and hella shit was going on, hella fights. And I'm glad that Naya made it home. I'm glad that even the Zeus Network, everybody made it home safe, because like I said, that shoe wasn't for you, Krishan. I fuck with you. I fuck with your music. That rainy days, it really hit home.
Okay, that Rainy Days does hit home. I will say I feel like one of Rock's best tracks that doesn't get enough recognition. Instead, we play It's a Vibe, right? All I'm gonna say is Rock probably watching this story and it's just like, yeah, it was you, bro. It was you. Yeah, I'm gonna catch you, nigga. And she probably screenshotted she probably screenshotted that girl picture, so that way she'll be able to see her the next time and catch her when she out there in the West Coast. Okay, I wish she had came forward and we would have seen what Rock really would have did after she admitted to throwing the shoe. But I wouldn't want to do that either, because Rock would have probably banged on her head. All right. Next thing I wanted to get into, you guys, is Natalie went live and talked about basically why Tommie's bags were outside. She explains why they were even placed outside, and it seems like as if it was basically like a safety issue, and it had nothing to do with anybody trying to do BGC style and kick her out.
I don't even know what was being said, but security checked everything. They weren't being held responsible. So Tommie and Stunna Girl both had left early in the day. So Stunna Girl went to go do a video shoot. She went to go shoot her music video while she was home in the Bay Area. And Tommie she said to get her nails done, but we don't know where she went. So her bags got off of the bus, the baddies bus, and they were left by the door. I'm being underneath these posts that people are saying Natalie purposely left her bag by the door. First of all, I'm not bringing no one's shit into their room. So let's just get that part clear. So Tommie's bags by the door, whether or not y'all think I left them there or...
Okay, Miss Nunn said, I am not, you guys is maid, all right? Hey, maid, okay? You better say that, Natalie.
I'm responsible to bring people's bags to their room. You got me fucked up. I'm not picking up anyone else's shit. These are a bunch of grown-ass women. So everyone's bags...
That's why she needed DJ Scotty there, because she didn't want to pick up after Rock. Natalie, funny, I'm telling y'all. She really is.
Were checked, meaning went through with security. The reason security had to wait for Tommie to get back to go through her bags with her, because they said it was a liability for security to just go through anyone's bags without them there, in case things just mysteriously grew legs and walked away. Because either way we had it, if security had went through Tommie's bags to see if there was guns or knives or anything put in the bags, Tommie would have been mad that somebody went through her shit. She would have been on some, oh, my Balenciaga shades all of a sudden are gone, or...
Let me... Y'all probably wonder why you see laughing. Let me tell you something. Y'all gotta pay attention to Natalie. She's very shady and she's smart. She's gotten smarter over the years, I peeped. The reason why she said her Balenciaga shades is because y'all know them Balenciaga shades that Tommie be wearing. She's basically trying to say sister girl wears those all the time. So if they go miss it, she gonna freak out. Like the girl repeats the fashions. I got you, Nat. I'm happy that they did that though, because I'd rather something like this happen on the show than they accuse like production of stealing, because then it would make them look like broke and make them look like they starting stuff on purpose so that they're just stealing people's stuff. So I'm glad that they didn't take her stuff and go through her stuff. So smart on them for that. So really, I'm really looking at you crazy now, Tommie, for freaking out like that.
Whatever the fuck these bitches would come up with next. So she wasn't there to A, bring her bag upstairs to her room, and 2, she wasn't there for the security to go through her bags with her there. And I was in hair and makeup. I'm not gonna keep it like I'm not gonna keep on like, yeah, come upstairs and yell and scream it and blame me for why your bags are downstairs. Like, you're a drunk ass. You're probably on, I don't even know what. Like, I
Powdered donuts. Hashtag powdered donuts. Get the merch.
don't fucking know. But I'm not about to hear it. Your bags are downstairs because you left and you didn't take responsibility to bring them in the house. Now, that's all I wanted to talk about.
Okay. So what y'all think about that explanation? You know, Nelly is known to be a little bit of a liar, but I do believe her when it comes to this. It makes a lot of sense because it is like not a safety one. It is a little bit of a safety issue, but it's more of a liability issue too because you don't want to take somebody's bags up. Next thing you know, they missing a whole lot of stuff they came with. But then again, people be lying, talking about, oh, I came with this, I came with that. Them one on, they didn't came with it. They just want more money to go buy it. So that could happen too. Let me know what y'all think about Natalie's story when it comes to that. Okay. Next I wanted to get into, guys, is Tommie. Okay, so Tommie is defending her girl Big Biggie because she's saying that, you know, Big Biggie still is her bestie boo, and that's still her gra, even though she said what she said last night. All right. She put this on her story. She said, it's still Big Biggie. The F, I was hot in that moment. Don't ever question my loyalty. That's it. At Big Biggie. That's my whole thing. What you said last night, you didn't need to say, especially in your confessional. Because one thing about it, it's one thing to say that in the moment when you mad at her on the phone. Like, oh, da 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 da, blah, 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 blah. Like, you mad at her, you FaceTime her. But it's a whole nother animal for you to get that mad in your confessional. Because in your confessional, you've had days to sort of process and think about everything. Like, okay, this girl really was my friend. She really did have my back. I ain't gonna say nothing too much to her. I'm gonna be like, okay, Biggie FaceTime me. At that point, I was already mad. That's still my girl, but you know, I was in my feelings. But you said, nah, they ain't my friend. Yeah, you're my friend, nigga. What you talking about, bitch? Like, that was a little bit too much. Like, you didn't have to do that. So that's how I feel about that when it comes to Tommie. And I know a lot of people, you know, you guys hate Big Biggie, all right? But to me, that's the type of friend I need to have because you're going to defend me when I'm not in the room, okay? So I know you a rider, okay? Because everybody your friend when you in the vicinity. But when you're not in the room and somebody defending you, regardless if they speaking out of turn or not, that's the ones you need to keep around. I'm just saying, all right? Last thing I wanted to show you guys is freaking Big Biggie's get a little bold too, y'all. She posted on her story, reposted, basically cat rubbing lotion, good lotion, okay, in the words of Lil Fizz, on Stunna Girl. So somebody said, LOL, cat a lapdog if you ask me, Big Biggie, and she reposted it. Do you guys think that cat is a lapdog? I feel like, I don't think she's a lapdog, but I think she plays too much in that mother role because you didn't birth Stunna Girl out your hoo-ha. You didn't push her out. So it's like, why are you like so motherly towards her? You rubbing the lotion on her? Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if Stunna Girl was just like, I'm on my period, cat. And then she was just like, get up, let me change you. And she like, all right. Like, I wouldn't be surprised because it's like you becoming too much of a mother. You're not RuPaul. Sit down. I just kind of wish Kat kind of took a backseat when it comes to Stunna Girl because it's making her look kind of like crazy and followerish. And we know that's not Kat because Kat is BGC royalty, okay? Let me know what you guys think about this town hall. Stunna Girl did tweet some things also just about how she feels about, you know, some of the stuff that's been happening throughout the season. She felt like she got basically jumped too. And she says that basically she knew that she was being set up and she didn't need to come in with like a whole crew like Tommie did, okay? Let me know what you guys think down below and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.